We move to the tropics now, and a state of emergency declared in Florida as a gathering storm gains steam. Now, Tropical Storm Hermine closing in. Hurricane watches are up, and that is not the only trouble brewing. There's also not one but two hurricanes headed toward Hawaii, millions bracing for impact. And we get all the latest now from NBC's Gabe Gutierrez.
Tonight, what was once Tropical Depression number 9 has strengthened into Tropical Storm Hermine, slogging towards Florida's Gulf Coast.
The risk we have right now is we know we're going to have storm surge. It's anticipated to be 3 to 5 feet. However, we have the risk of up to 9 feet of storm surge.
The system threatening to dump up to 15 inches of rain in parts of the Sunshine State. 42 counties now under a state of emergency. In some places, travel already treacherous. A driver rescued after this car was swept off the road. Nearly 11 years since Florida's last hurricane. Friend Metzler is already pumping water out of his Gulfport restaurant after high tide.
Just trying to keep it to where it's not a swimming pool.
Hermine expected to continue to threaten the East Coast with dangerous rip currents through the holiday weekend. Half a world away, Hawaii is bracing for Hurricane MADELINE. Windows boarded up, FEMA flying supplies to the Big Island. Hurricane Lester not far behind, also churning in the Pacific. Tonight, NOAA partnering with NASA to fly a Global Hawk drone, the same technology once used by the military for spy missions, now capturing these images of the storm off Florida's coast.
It flies higher than the traditional manned aircraft do, and it flies longer. So we can stay on station over the storm for a longer period of time.
Storm surge expected to be a major problem up Florida's Gulf Coast, and right now there are mandatory evacuations underway in parts of Franklin County. That's in the Florida Panhandle. Several coastal communities already starting to flood even before the storm makes landfall. Savannah?
All right, Gabe Gutierrez, thank you. Al Roker is here with us. Al, it's suddenly a real busy time in the tropics. I see a mess on your map there.
That's right. We've been talking about this system for 2 weeks now. We're going to be talking about it into next week. Hermine is 350 miles west-southwest of Tampa, 45-mile-per-hour winds. It's just about stationary, but you can see the rain bands already pushing out. We look for landfall sometime in the Florida Panhandle late Thursday evening, and then it continues up the coast. But look at the cone of uncertainty. This is the latest we've gotten from Boston, New York, Philly, Providence, Washington. All have to worry about this system going into Labor Day weekend. We have hurricane watches from Destin all the way to Antioch Bay. Look for hurricane watches. We've got tropical storm watches in Florida into Georgia, where we also have the risk of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes from Savannah all the way down to Tampa. Rainfall amounts: 5 to 10, 12 inches of rain, but 7 to 8 inches all the way up into the Carolinas and Georgia. And we've got rip currents from Port St. Lucie all the way to Nantucket. And as we mentioned, we've also got MADELINE, 95 miles southeast of Hilo. It stays to the south. Lester stays to the north, so hopefully they get spared, Savannah.
Your plate is full, definitely. Al, thank you very much.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.